Okay, we're on.
Okay.
Okay, you have your in your pocket.
Yeah.
Hi everybody, it's Les and Marissa. We're here. I was gonna say from Pug Nation, but obviously
Yeah.
to show you some of the kiddos. So this is Morty.
Morty is about 5 years old. He looks like a baby, but no.
Baby.
He was found as a stray. Special needs, definitely. We're not sure how well his eyesight is. He does some spinning, some neuro things going on. I believe he has some seizures, so he's on seizure medication. We're still trying to figure out how it's working for him. But he's separated just until like further evaluation.
And excuse the poop. We're doing cleanup, so don't.
He's a little messy.
Yeah.
That's Morty.
Morty.
This is Fierro. Fierro is about 2 years and 8 months. He was an owner relinquished for being dog aggressive. I think it might be a large dog thing because I've only seen him get aggressive in public with large dogs. He is excitable too. He goes into the general population for playtime sometimes, and he does fine. That's not gonna work.
I can't ever get it to shrink down.
Thank you. Shouldn't zoom in, woman.
Sorry, I was trying to get more details.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Alrighty. But he goes outside to general population under supervision, and he plays really well with the other dogs. When it does get a little too rowdy and crazy, that's when he can kind of snap. He does clamp, so just be careful with that. He'll clamp onto any dog, any person, but just keep him. If there's a lot of commotion going on or you feel that energy happening, just remove him and he should be okay. Does really well with people, does really well with other dogs. Maybe a foster to adopt first to see how he does if you have any other existing pets. Not sure how he does with cats. Not sure how any of our dogs do with cats. The only cats they see are sometimes the strays that we have in the back. But that's Fierro.
And he's a jumper, so high fences for his forever home.
Thankfully he hasn't cleared this, but you'll see him ping-pong his way up.
I'm gonna put a glove on and see if that helps.
Okay. All right, so this is Tori. Tori is about 5 years. She was abandoned at a shelter. I believe she was also either used for breeding or has had a couple of litters. She came in really bad shape. She didn't let staff handle her. She's still kind of iffy about staff handling her a certain way. One of the kennel workers tried to fix her harness right now. She didn't bite her or anything, but she was pretty vocal about it. Very, very treat motivated. She has some pretty bad skin, as you can see on her tail. It's pretty bald in some spots, but her
compared
back
to
area was bald too.
I was gonna say compared to how she looked when she got here.
Yeah, she looks like she's exhausted. But when she came in, she was in general population for a little while. Then the numbers went up. It got too chaotic for her, so she started fighting with the other dogs. She is now in her own space, which I think she's fine with. She has her toys that she doesn't have to share, attention that she doesn't have to share, treats, loves it. Okay, over here we have Snap. Snap is about 5 years old. He was found as a stray and then brought to our facility. He was found with another dog, but they're not bonded at all. They don't like each other. But he had, I think, an injury in his spine somewhere. So he walks a little funny. I think it was an injury. I don't know if it's IVDD. But either way, he walks a little funny. We're not sure what the future holds for him, but
He kind of kicks that back leg out.
yeah. The doctor didn't do x-rays because there's nothing we can really do even if we knew what the injury was.
Yeah.
So maybe some slow-paced walks would work for him. Low energy. He loves people. He doesn't do very well with other dogs. If you have another dog at home, you can always try a foster to adopt. Maybe it's just different environments.
That's usually what it is.
Yeah. So that's Snap.
He's handsome.
He is. Over here we have Rift. Rift is here with his hippo. He is about 7 years old.
We don't have you. You're good. You're on. Yeah, we've got your hands.
He's about 7 years old and 7 months. He was surrendered because of his skin issue. It has gotten a lot better. I think I remember it being like the black color.
Like
And
elephant skin.
there you go, perfect. He's on special baths right now. As you can see, his belly is getting more of the pink color. He's weird with other dogs. He's overly excited with other dogs. He doesn't know personal space, so he can overwhelm them, causing fights. That's why he's separated right now. He did go to a foster to adopt, but he wouldn't leave the other dog alone. So she was getting overwhelmed. They were fighting because of he's not good with social cues.
He's very sweet. Look at him. Riffy.
So that's Riv.
Riff.
He came in very fearful too, but he's obviously gotten a lot better. All right, this is Mashy. Mashy is about 7 years old. He was found as a stray. He is separated from the other dogs because he's causing fights. He's picking on the others. I don't think he's neutered. That can be a reason why he's being that way.
And the pen he was in, there were a lot of boys in there.
Yeah. So we'll try him out again after he's neutered. Maybe try him out before that. See how he calms down. It is a new environment for him, and he is new to us as well. So we're still learning him. We'll see how he is maybe in the next 2 weeks. Actually, no, Twitch left.
Wait,
This is a new kid.
really looks just like Twitch.
I know. Oh, this is probably Kitty. What's her name? Yeah, this is Kitty. Kitty came in yesterday, so we don't know anything about her yet.
She got a cute snaggle, we know that much.
Hey, Kitty. Her nose is a little funny too. It almost looks like she's like bleeding from it or something.
Oh,
Probably
yeah.
just raw.
She's
Getting
cute.
fecal's gonna see how they do and then let them on out.
Yeah.
Same thing with this kiddo. I'm not sure who this is. Let's see.
Thank you.
Is a little fearful or she? Let's see. This is
Oopie, it's Oopie.
Oopie.
Mm-hmm.
Oopie has something up with his skin in the back. Has a spot right there.
Oh, yeah. Maybe it was a hot spot.
Yeah. We'll get a fecal and then go from there and let him out with the other kiddos. So that's Oopie. Oopie came in yesterday.
Yes. And in his own pen because we didn't have a pen.
Right. Our pens are a whole lot lighter now, so we can probably go inside.
Hello to Penny and Al in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Hello to Terry Gonzalez. Hi, Trish. Trish and Zelda are checking in.
Cool.
Vanessa Marie Bell Goodman and Jane Wayhill. I hope I pronounced your last name correctly. I love this kid, this little boy, Choco.
So this is Choco. He's 11 years old. He was a stray. He's a private pug. Only has that one eye. Does really well with the other dogs. Kind of just keeps himself in a corner. He would do better than any home.
He's starting to get more vocal, like
That's good.
especially around eating time.
That's good.
He's sweet, Les.
A lot of people have been interested in him, but nobody's been able to snag him. Always something comes up.
Yeah.
Jelly
JB!
Bean.
Hi, Jelly Bean!
Jelly Bean's about 7 years old. He was found as a stray. He's okay with the other dogs. Can get a little feisty with depending on the personality, but I don't think he's the one that starts it. He just doesn't let it. He doesn't let himself get bullied.
I have a crush on this kid, Les. And he's got, we noticed like some issue with his, I don't know if it's ribs or just he didn't like being touched along his side.
Yeah.
But once he trusts you, he's fine with it.
Yeah.
JB, hi
There's Jelly
best
Bean.
friend. Hi best friend.
Here we got Toki Wartooth.
Toki!
He has some funny feet. The way he stands. So Toki is young. He's
so-
about he's about 5 years old. He was abandoned at the shelter. At the shelter they did a scrape and found out that it was scabies.
Oh.
Yeah, so he was contagious for a little while. We had to be very careful with the other dogs, very careful with ourselves. But he has since obviously been cleared. Now he's hanging out with the others. He needs to be neutered. He has a very puppy behavior, so not really sure how old he is. We're estimating at 5, or the shelter did. But his hair seems to be growing really nicely.
I was gonna say, shout out to Jeff's Food for Dogs, because I feel like the diet he was on has really helped. Because it was like one day his skin looked horrible, and like the next week it was like his hair was coming back in nicely.
Does really well with the other dogs. Can be a little too playful, but he's great.
Yeah.
That's Toby.
He's cute.
Here is my boy, Vandersloot. Vandersloot is about 5 years old. He was found as a stray.
Will he let you pick him up, Les?
Yeah.
Hi, Jelly Bean.
Here, hold this.
Hi,
And
JB.
this. Vandersloot. Sloot. This guy is great. So he came in very fearful. He would scream and not let you get close to him. But now, as you can see, he's really good with people. He gives me kisses. He does that thing where he'll nibble on your face. So he does that. Very, very sweet. He's fearful of other dogs. He gets bullied a lot, but he doesn't seem to fight back. He'll just scream.
It looks like he's got a baby mustache because those two dots under his
Got a
nose.
little mustache. It's beautiful. Oh my goodness.
Oh, Papa.
He's great.
He's cute, Les.
Okay. I go for the funky looking ones. He's fun. These are all our available kids in this pen. The other ones, Pibbles adopted, going home with this kid.
Oh, they're going home
Scrunchy.
together?
Yeah, with Scrunchy. And then we have Amelia in here. Amelia's adopted.
Oh,
We have
someone come get Jelly Bean. Can I reach this?
Tig. Tig is also a kiddo that came in yesterday, so we're going to learn a little bit more about him or her. I don't know if it's male or female. But we'll learn more about him. All right.
Bye, JB.
Let's go into the next pen.
He's
The next pen's a little crazy with our young girls.
I'm just going to stand in the box, Les.
Okay. Okay, so we got Fizzgig. Fizzgig is about 2 years old, almost 3. His owner surrendered because they were moving into a home that didn't allow pets. He's okay with people that he knows, with faces that he knows, but he can be very aggressive with new faces.
Yeah.
You have to have a lot of patience with him when coming in to visit him for the first time. Be careful with barriers in between you, because he can, like I said, he gets pretty aggressive and his bite can be pretty strong. I don't know from experience, but it looks like he can. He doesn't do well with certain dogs, so maybe a foster to a dog. Paisley is adopted, Tidbit's adopted, Sunflower's adopted, Petunia.
Petunia
No,
or Petra?
Petra. Alright, this is Petra. Petra is about 7 months old. She had really bad skin, the same thing, good diet, showers, and medication, and look at that, she looks great. Lots of playful puppy energy, will need a lot of training. If you have senior dogs, probably not the best fit, because she can be very overwhelming to any of these dogs.
Yeah, sometimes she instigates some really rough housing.
Yeah, younger dogs would be perfect for her. Or kids, maybe even the kids. Here we got Doe. Doe is also a puppy. She's about 7 months too. She had, I don't know if it was an injury, if she broke something in her back end area, but she walks a little funny. She's doing great with the other dog. She was at a home for a foster to adopt, but their senior dog, I think it was a senior dog, was 12 pounds. She didn't like her puppy. So she had to come back. Maybe like Petunia, home with younger dogs. Or as the only dog.
Yeah.
She's great, she's sweet. Look at that face.
I know.
It's perfect. perfect.
Mama.
That's her.
Paisley's adopted. What about Becky?
Becky G. Wait, that's adopted. That's
Bartleby? Is there?
Becky G is.
Is she available, Les?
Let's say she's waitlisted because I believe she's available, but not quite sure. But let's just talk about it. So Becky G is about 3 years old. She's getting her checked. Not sure why she breathes or talks the way that she does, but
Maybe elongated palate.
yeah. We'll get that checked. Our doctor will let us know a little bit more when she gets her 1 month exam.
Yeah.
Does well with the other kids, would do great in any home.
I think that's everybody, huh? Fizzy! Hi, Fizz! He's doing better. We had a little talk on Saturday night because he was not being nice to everybody.
Nice. He's not very reactive with the water bottle either. Okay. Here's our man Virgil. Virgil is about 10 months old. He was an owner surrender at a shelter due to behavioral issues. He is a bit nippy, even with those that he's known for a while.
10 years old.
Yeah, I said 10 years old.
He said 10 months.
Oh, 10 years old. And he is not happy being over here. He is an office dog, but unfortunately, unfortunately, we have a litter in Chris's office, so of course that'll stress out the mother being another dog in there. So once that is all situated and done, he can move on back to the office. But look, he's definitely not liking it.
No.
He gets along well with some dogs, so if you're the type of person that kind of just wants to give a home to a senior that is a cat, that has a cat personality, then he's perfect. You kind of just feed him on occasions, he'll let you pet him, but it's rare that he'll come up to you and want that. Very treat motivated, likes toys. But yeah, that's Virgil. Here we got Patsy. Patsy is 8 years old. She was a surrender due to hind end weakness. We do need to express her several times throughout the day, but it's not too difficult to do. And it's not too difficult for us to teach you how to do that. We're more than happy to. She is separated right now because she had surgery on her eye. Sorry about that, you guys. She had surgery on her eye. Her cherry eye. So she's just kind of just recovering from that. And then she'll go back into general pop.
These two are adopted.
So now let's go to the office. In the offices we have Supergirl. Supergirl is about a year old and 10 months. So she's going to be up there at her 2 years. She's not a pug. She's some bully mix with a congenital issue. She can walk. She's really good at running. It's just a little funky looking. Doesn't do well with everybody. We have her separated because there has been some instances where she latches on. I think that's a breed thing. So just, if you have experience with the breed, great. If you don't, just be mindful. You need to be careful with her.
She could be hard to unlatch too.
Yeah, so just be careful. She's a great dog overall. Loves her person. Very excitable. She, very tree motivated. If you have other dogs, I would recommend her going to a home where she's the only one.
Yeah, I would say that too, Les. Especially because she's been by herself for a long time now.
Yeah.
In here.
I take Rosie outside with her and they play well together. So it just depends on the energy of the dog. It depends on the dog, a foster to adopt, but again, I think she would do better in a home where she's the only one. And here we have Orli. Orli is the mama to 8 beautiful pups. Is she good with you? I heard she didn't like you very much.
like every other visit, she like when I came in here for one visit, she was mad. When I came in for the next visit, she was fine.
Okay. So we'll just stay here. Orli, she's about a year and a month old. She was found as a stray. She has an injured arm that she doesn't use and we believe will need to be amputated. As you can see, it doesn't have any use to her. But that'll have to wait until after the puppies are weaned. She is an incredible mother. Her puppies are gorgeous.
Big.
They're only about a week old and they look great. But she's great. She'll go outside for potty breaks, but she mostly likes to be in here with them. Look at her.
Mama, you good girl, Orli.
How many kids are available?
6.
6 puppies are still available for adoption.
And Orli.
Yes, and Orli.
She's great. Very loyal.
Yeah. She will need some time to soften up, but she's really, really good.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks, Krista.
Kitchen area. And here we got Marissa's kid. He is a couple months old, available for.
Yeah, he's a handful.
Just
This
kidding.
guy, Penguin.
Let's see. So we got Penguin, we got Monty,
I'm Rocky.
we got Rocky. But those kids are not available.
No,
Over here we have. I think
Madame.
the only kid that's available is Marlin. Madame's adopted. Bobby's in a. Ooh. Yeah. So Marlin, this is Marlin. Marlin's obviously an English bulldog. He has, oh God, I don't know what it's called, with his leg issue, but either way, he has an issue. He can't use those back legs. Sometimes he'll use them to hold himself up. But he does really well with the other dogs. He has special needs. He will need a lot of special care.
He does
as
more
he
like
ages.
handstand than anything.
Yeah. But he gets around very, very well. He has a cherry eye, which will be corrected, I think, at the time of his neuter. He needs to have that belly wrap changed every 2 hours so that we can keep him clean,
And
because he does leak.
And also kind of poops just.
How have his poops been? I haven't known.
Actually, they've been really good. I have not
What
noticed.
diet is he on?
He's still fish and potato.
Oh.
Yeah, they've been solid. He just kind of just doesn't seem to know when he's.
Yeah. It's on and off. Sometimes it's just coming out and it's a mess everywhere. Other times it's fine.
They've been solid.
Yeah.
That's everyone, yeah?
Yeah, that's everybody.
Okay.
That's everybody.
Drag Queen Bingo?
Oh yeah, Drag Queen Bingo on the 22nd. I think that's a Wednesday, and we have other events that you guys can check out on our website.
Okay.
That'll be listed there. All the information. Pugs don't go to Drag Queen Bingo.
No.
We don't take available dogs there.
Yeah, and you really shouldn't take your own dogs if you're going.
I don't know. I've never been to one.
It's pretty crowded in there, yeah. Okay, well, thanks everyone for being with us today. Let me see, we'll look at Marlin over there. Sort of. Yeah, thanks for joining us today. Hope you all have a good day. Hope you've had a great couple days so far. We will see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.